Welcome back to Boyz Houze. Jess with the E on the end.
And it's Tom with the T at the top. And today we are going to be smoking out of my new Cheech and Chong Collector's Bong. That rhymed. I think that's why they actually probably did that, don't you think?
Okay.
It has a nice, cute little puppy pooping out some joint.
That's what that was? At first I thought it was like their version of Mickey Mouse because of the head, the way the head is.
It's pretty cool, but this is it. And today we are smoking Trainwreck. Trainwreck is a sativa, and we like it because it hits you like a freight train. But on all seriousness, it is very early today, and it's definitely a good morning high, and it's good to get your day started on a good sativa. Sativa brings you up, indica down. Keep that in mind. So morning, we're going sativa.
Enjoy.
Thanks, Jesse. How you been, bud?
Oh, I'm great. So, good news. I'm pretty sure you still didn't watch WandaVision, which is okay. But Falcon Winter Soldier just dropped their first episode, and it was awesome. If you are a nerd and you're familiar with the Weapon X project and the Weapons Plus program, you are going to be in for a nice little treat. So
make sure you guys definitely check all that out, and definitely watch WandaVision, unlike me. And
my turn.
I hope one of you guys actually let me know how it goes, because honestly, I'm definitely not going to watch it. I don't think. I'm really sorry. Right now, I'm actually watching a whole bunch of other things. So, it's a good thing you asked that, because I was going to say, don't ask that. So, I'm actually watching a few things. Netflix right now kind of has some cool stuff out. I mean, I just finished Ozark. I think Ozark was really good. I finished Queen of the South. That was really good. It's all about, you know, the same kind of thing, cartel-related stuff for some reason. It's just what I've been watching lately.
The cartel!
Yeah, it's always about something. But, so I've been watching a lot of that, and then I actually started watching Hoops on Netflix, which is an adult cartoon film, and it's with the guy who, I don't know his name, but he's in New Girl, Nick from New Girl.
Oh, the guy with that voice.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
The guy with the voice, by the way. So if you guys know the guy with the voice, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
It was Nick.
Nick from the guy with the voice. The guy with the name Nick.
Whatever.
Around the box, Fujili.
Oh my god. Forget about it. That show.
No, that was from Family Guy.
Oh, it's from Family Guy. Yeah, okay.
He forgot to put the boxer. He said, Johnny, tell me with the box around or whatever. Oh my god.
So, I'm going to say something that a lot of people are going to be surprised at.
Shocker.
I don't like Superman. Now hear me out. Superman is my favorite character. But I don't like his mainstream version. Why? Because he's just so boring and so overdone. If I wrote Superman...
I like your shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Someone got it for me. She's awesome.
What's on your shirt, bud?
Oh, this is the symbol of my house, the House of L.
And who are you?
I'm Kal-El.
And who's he?
The last son of Krypton? Well, actually, that's not even true because there are some Kryptonians left.
And he's ultimately Superman?
I mean, I'm not saying that I am.
But I'm saying, but that person you're talking about ultimately is Superman, whoever that is.
Oh, yeah, I'm the black Superman, yeah.
You guys hate that guy?
I wouldn't say I hate him. I just think he's not as interesting as, you know, other versions of him, you know?
Are you saying that you're not interested about your own interest in loving yourself because you're Superman, or...?
I just think that Superman, the mainstream, prime Earth, whatever you want to call it, Superman is so fucking boring.
I mean, he is. He's just a dude that's just like, all he does is take off his glasses and puts them back on, and nobody knows it's him.
It's like reading his comics is kind of boring because there's really no challenge and there's no...
Jesse, here to fight crime. Nah, it's just me, your buddy Tom. But wait, it's me again, the superhero. No, dude, it's just me again.
That's why I like reading Batman comics because like there's actually like shit's at stake. Like he can actually be killed.
Yeah, nobody knows who he is, and he actually plays both ends because he plays like a I wouldn't say a political figure, but he's definitely he kind of is like a political figure in a sense. But like he also is a vigilante on the other end, so it's just kind of like.
Me and my buddy James, my guy James, my guy. Shout out to James. We were talking about Batman yesterday and his comparisons to Green Arrow. We were talking about the show Arrow.
Yeah.
And
is he definitely Green Arrow?
He likes Green Arrow.
I knew he would. Yo,
I
knew you would.
My problem with Green Arrow is like he's just a wannabe Batman.
Oh, that's not nice.
And in the comics, I enjoy him a little bit more. But in the show Arrow itself, it's like they're just copying, pasting all of Batman's villains and just saying they're his. And I'm just like, all right, no offense, Green Arrow, but you're not fighting Ra's al Ghul and winning. You're not fighting fucking any of these guys that Batman goes up against.
Honestly, I don't even know if he could take any of them. I feel like the guys that he actually are his villains are kind of like...
They're like C-list villains, you know what I mean?
Like other weapon guys, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like a guy... Yeah.
There's a reason like Batman is Batman.
Batman is human and takes on anything. Machines, monsters, straight up villains, like... I mean, the Joker, Two-Face. I mean, there's so many classics. Dude, you can't... And there's so many different ones, dude. Think about Man-Bat. Dude, Batman has so many people.
Bane literally shatters his spine, and he's like, all right, word, I'm gonna train and be fucking better.
And older.
Comes back and whoops his ass.
He does.
Batman, and I know you don't like him, Batman, Iron Man.
Batman. Oh, Iron Man. I hate Iron Man.
Black Panther.
I like Black Panther. Dude, I like everybody but Iron Man.
But Iron Man.
And I don't even like...
I get why you don't like Iron Man. Mostly because you both have similar qualities.
He's a douchebag.
Well, damn, I'm not calling you a douchebag.
It's like, dude, if you're out of that suit, you're getting your ass kicked.
Also,
if you take Bruce Wayne out of his suit, you're not kicking his ass.
No, he's
if you take Iron Man out of his suit, bro, and honestly, didn't he kind of like screw everything up? Like, couldn't he have done more?
It also depends.
I didn't even watch it. Like,
oh man,
I'm gonna get started.
If we put, that's what we should start doing, guys, in the comments. Versus battles, who do you want to see go up against each other? But I think if Batman and Iron Man fought, it really depends on what version of Iron Man.
Okay, we are going to debate this for life next episode for sure. I'm going to get my research on the Batman end and why I think he will win, and you come at me why you think I guess Iron Man will win.
Alright.
Oh man.
Word. I actually don't think, I don't know. I think Iron Man will win.
Well, good. So I win the case then.
Well,
I better win the case. You have to take the losing end in a sense because you have more knowledge. So give me a little bit of the upper hand with knowing that Batman has a slighter percentage. But I actually have to come through with a good point. I can't just be like, because he's Batman. I got to come up with good research that you probably already have stored in your head. Can I cheat off of you on this one?
You can if you want.
Thanks, but I'm going to ask you for notes later.
Alright,
so I can beat you in the case. Don't tell.
Batman's thing, well, the main thing I think that differentiates Batman and Iron Man is a little bit more carefree because he didn't really have sidekicks or family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Batman, was very stoic and didn't give a fuck.
He didn't have nobody really either besides, Alfred, which is kick-ass.
True, but if you think about it, all his Robins changed him.
Yeah.
When Jason Todd was murdered, Batman was never the same.
Yeah, because
Tony Stark never had that.
It wasn't his fault, technically, but like...
It was.
It was.
Actually, technically, it was our fault, the reader, because they did a poll if they wanted Robin to survive, and the fans voted to kill him off. So that's how that happened.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, they did a poll to watch him die.
Yep. They did a vote, because I guess Jason Todd wasn't a popular character, and he wasn't making the money, so they did that. And then when they did I think it was the Crisis on Infinite Earths event in the comics, Superboy Prime punched a hole in reality, and then that's how they brought back Jason Todd as the Red Hood, who is a fucking badass.
He is. So they recreated his character. Smart.
Yeah. Although DC doesn't do it as much as Marvel does.
Ooh, round two. Do what?
Marvel's very notorious for changing and altering things.
Yo, Marvel, no offense.
Marvel's pissing me off.
They're kind of making me a little upset. I guess they're coming out with all these really cool movies, but they're targeting, like, and no offense, they're targeting a younger crowd, which is good, but that's why they're getting more popular. Like, the movies that we like, DC movies and everything they're coming out with, yeah, they kind of suck, but it's not that they suck necessarily, it's just that they give it a darker spin on it, because they're catering towards adults, because we're the people that actually watch these things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these kids, like I told you a couple episodes ago, why is the Hulk picking up and recycling things, man? If he's recycling anything, it should be a car that he's crushing for the freaking dump, and he does that for them. He literally was Bruce Banner, dude, and he turns fucking green, and then he picked up a can and threw it in the trash can. I can't speak, that's how mad I am. And I'm like, come on.
You're right. Disney is kind of making that all catered towards kids, and I don't think a lot of them probably never read some of these comics.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
like, there should be fighting, and I wanted there to be blood and guts, and...
Right, that's what I'm saying, man. It's just none of it actually makes any sense.
Weed is really good.
It is, I actually really enjoy it. So keep in mind, guys, Jesse and I will be talking about next week, Batman versus Iron Man. I guess we will start there and see how that actually goes. I'm pretty stoked about it, only because I'm interested to see what you come up with, and I'm kind of interested to see how much I come up with. True story, my favorite superhero, and he's technically not even a superhero, is Batman. Everybody does know that. So I'm gonna have to come packing the heat this time, Jeff.
I don't know who mine is, because I have a few favorites.
Yeah, I feel like you do. I mean, dude, in the Marvel universe, you know that I love Spider-Man. I'm a sucker.
Fucking awesome.
Dude, he really is. Like, we talk about this all the time, but he's awesome. I kind of wish he was DC sometimes. It's just like, I think he's the only thing that brings people to Marvel. He brings people to Marvel, and then people learn about other Marvel characters.
Because of him.
But if there's no Spider-Man, I don't think kids
would
watch the Marvel at first, dude. Because Iron Man's cool, but like Spider-Man's 10 times cooler.
Yeah.
Realistically, who's the coolest one? It's like, and you know what? The Black Panther is coming up. I do agree, and I do like him. And actually, he's badass too. So maybe that would also attract people. So him and Spider-Man, but like realistically, the Hulk's cool, but like he's not gonna bring a whole community from a.
And plus, like, they're not even that popular in their comics.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even like do that. I feel like DC spends time in their comics about each of their important role characters. Even their non-important role characters have so much. Like, dude, they went so deep into the Joker, and then they bring in Harley Quinn, and they go so deep into her life. It's like. Even they go back into the backstories, and then
they're picking the wrong characters to do the backstories on too. It's like, we don't care about fucking
some of them.
Who the fuck that guy
Ant-Man.
is? I'm sorry.
There's a whole. I love Paul Rudd.
Yeah, no, I love you, Paul Rudd.
Yeah, you're awesome.
No offense,
and
no offense to Ant-Man fans, but like Ant-Man is just.
I'm just surprised that was the thing. Like, yeah, Ant-Man's cool, and it's cool if you're a fan. It's like, I think Ant-Man should be one of those things, like you're so much of a superhero fan that you know about it. Yeah. But I don't think it's one of those things where that's your favorite thing. I feel like whoever said that's their favorite wanted to learn about something that nobody really cared about that much, and they got so good about knowing about Ant-Man that now that's my favorite. That's
and I think that's gonna actually bite Marvel's butt in the long run, because I don't know if you've seen their new lineup of movies. It's like all these characters that no one really gives a shit about. I don't mean that in a mean way. Like, I know who these characters are. I enjoy them, like Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings.
Do you think that they're doing that because they're sick of the same repeats coming out? But how come they haven't, like, they have to work on the most important ones still first?
Personally, I just think they're doing it to not be called racist.
Really?
Yeah, like, it's Disney. They don't want to be called out on their shit, so they're pushing out, like, you got now Black Panther, you got a black superhero. You got the Eternals, then you have Shang-Chi, which is going to be a mostly Asian American cast, I was told.
Alright, so more diverse, so I guess that makes sense, though. I mean, it should.
It should.
I mean,
but they're doing it for an evil reason.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, they're like inflating it, kind of.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. They're like rushing it.
Same thing with Black Panther.
They're not like letting it roll in.
Exactly, like Black Panther, great movie, great character, but they tried to make it into like, yeah, all black people rise up, yeah. Like, all right, like, yeah, it's like, it's good, it's great. Don't get me wrong, it's a great thing, but like they're trying to overinflate it and then make people flip out and be nuts.
I understand what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Alright.
appreciate all your opinions, my friend. You know that. I'm going to hit this one more time on the way out, guys. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for checking in. Please click that little
R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. Is that his name? He's Black Panther? R.I.P. to him anyway.
I'm not going to
Wakanda forever.
Definitely click that subscribe button. Help Jesse out, guys. We'll see you next week. Peace.